I like it just a little more orange. I think I browned it too much. Unless this is the one you just mixed.
I think it's the one that just got mixed.
Yeah.
It's really light. Really light.
What was it? 6 to 1?
Yeah.
Is that just the orange? Or is
yep.
that orange or brown?
Just the orange.
Marcos?
I might even paint a couple singular tans here and there. So that's our base color pretty much.
Like 3 years to do it?
Yeah.
Stone, I seem to treat it a little bit differently. Most of the stack stone I normally make is a lot more solid than like the river rock or like the cliff rock or anything like that. So I'm going to be real careful with my skimming here, not do a whole lot of speckling, just keep it all real, kind of delicate.
Alright, that's cool.
Sold. Well, oh, yes.
Let's do a little bit of it.
What color is it?
Tan.
I think it's a lot. I like that a lot better personally.
There we go.
Yeah, at least on this rock, then the severity of the rock. But it's subtle. Yeah. See, we're giving it that highlight from being in the bottom.
What he's doing now is giving it a wet. It's dry. With water washing, you got 2 ways of looking at it. You can do it dry, throw your color on, and then wash it off. You got a greater chance and an increased set. It's going to set fast. So if you give it a little water, it gives you time to work it.
That was just straight water?
Straight water.
That was just straight water. I'm gonna bring my float back to a jet again from a fan. I'm just gonna jam on some wax. That's the brown. There we go.
Up, up, up. Good boy. Done deal, sold. No. Water washing.
Just do its thing, yeah.
Yeah, this is where we go back to the older school. We never torched. In Arizona, we didn't have to. You let it do its thing, man. And the more water you got on the surface, the less thing it does. Almost to where you don't even recognize you did something there. That's when you get that coagulation, that depositing of the different pigments and polymers in different quantities. And the depth comes in and out. It's really neat. See, like it's doing on the top? Now he can just use the air portion and chase that. See how he's doing that now? You got an air gun there. Use it. Now if you get your drips, wherever you've got your stain, at the bottom of it, it's going to want to concentrate. You can just daub, and you don't have those.
Spread it, push it in there, daub it out.
And notice how he hasn't done it everywhere. We want the randomization, naturalization. Well, I kind of like that.
Gives a little age to it.
Now he's chasing some streaks down. You know those little runs? Hit them with a little water, disperses them. Or daub them with a... Hey. Now if you don't lock it in right now, which I usually don't, this is where you've got to learn your adjustment of water. I don't want to lock it in, but right now I'm going to lose that color. It's going to get weaker and weaker.
If it dries on its own, you get more of the natural dry effect. This seems to like blow it out or something.
But you get enough, just amount of water, and maybe you go let it sit for a minute. Then you put your color on. You got a lot of water, most of it's going down.
So it doesn't.
It dries on its own.
I mean, before you put a stain on, you got too much water, let it drip down.
Exactly. Then put your color on. The more water you got, the less effect you get. See, that looks nice. I couldn't see with you in the way.
As real as you can get right there.
Yep, I think so. I like the way we've got this separation. You can see clearly. What I want you to do is the whitewash next, right about here, just right here. Leave that center alone.
It already pops out the joints and
That's good, Sky. You're pretty good. It ain't going nowhere now. Look at the night and day difference between just one step there. Let Daryl kind of get that on. Daryl, you can kind of get in there. You see the difference, people, between the two? Just one more step. I think the left side looks better even yet. Now, mind you, we could have still had a lighter rock and gotten rid of that and still had some of the effect by letting it just run and do its thing, you know, and letting it be without locking in. When you lock it in, you're getting a darker color. You let it go on its own, it's going to lighten up a lot. Now what he's going to do is he's going to leave you this white, this area for comparison. He's either going to take tan or white or some light color and just water wash this with it. So as to give you, we darkened this way, we had the original, and then we're going to go lighter now. So we've got the widest part of the spectrum there. What color did you choose, Sky? White or tan?
White.
Good. I like that's even lighter. It's the same thing we just did, only difference. It's the other end. You were in the plots, buddy boy. Now when you're putting your water on again, don't go wash. You wash from the top, but you don't go crazy.
The white's not.
What, Sky?
The white's not spreading as much as the black is.
There you go. See how he's varying the color depositing? You can go really heavy, medium, and then really super light. What effect are you trying to do? How much do you want of it, you know? There's a lot of potential XYZs here.
Oranges look pretty good too next to the black.
You know? Now that right there, right now, I like it. But again, some other people might think it's too white. I kind of like that right then and there. Just burn it real fast, guy. If you start this and you speckle, good sized speckles, not real fine, and about 15% orange,
Yeah, a lot of times it'll be both.
yellow, goldish, army green, then do this. You know how all those other colors we had before that we overlaid, they still came through, so with these. So we were specking on the other end, speckle before, bigger, brighter, and then do this. You're going to have this action mute them, but yet they're still, and they're adding realism. Okay, we know what we said was this style can be done in this. Why would you when you got that stuff? That's a cliff rock painting. Now in this particular case, it just got wham, wham. It was too much. But I also think there were three choices of dark colors, which were one eventually. And it looks black. Now, there's some rocks out there that look like that. Was that what you were after? Well, that's how to get to it. This has got some darkness. That's got middle, and then there's real light. What is it you want? Well, when you say that to me, what you want, I'm going to say, here's what you do. I wish Reed and